All right, let's go ahead and go over this information right now. I'll end it, and then we'll move forward. See where you guys are. I want to keep it moving. Okay, so first I'm looking at the classroom accuracy is 65%, so we're falling off a little bit. We had 95% of the people take the test. Question 10, parking alongside took an average of 15 seconds. So a lot of you are trying to visualize this. Let's look at this, let's explain it. And then if you have questions, you'll just put them into the chat. So let's go ahead and keep this moving, and we'll go from there. Let's view the report. Let's look at the questions. Okay, so the question is, when parking or turning just beyond the intersection? I like that question because intersections are very confusing. And you as a beginning driver, what's up, Jay? How you doing? What's up, girl? It's good. All right, when parking or turning, so you're in a downtown area, you're in your neighborhood, you're parking, you're turning into a driveway, just beyond the intersection, when should you start signaling? If you turn on your blinker too early, you're going to confuse people. Beginning drivers do that. If you turn your blinker on too late, you're going to get rear-ended. So you want to find the best answer. 200 feet, too early. Just after the intersection, I would say midway through. You want to give people time. 5 seconds before you turn, too late. 100 feet before you turn, too late. I'm doing great. Hopefully you are too. Leave some comments, girl. It's nice to hear from you. What's up, E? Hey, hey. E, talk to Jay. You're really, she's really a good person. Okay, let's keep going. This is a picture of a bicycle lane. You see this across the United States. You may drive into a bike lane with no more than 200 feet before. So you can't just sit there and drive in a bike lane. Bike lanes run parallel to the road. So bikers have a right to that lane. But if you have to make a right turn, again, getting in 50 feet is too late. Getting in 3 feet is definitely too late. 200 is probably okay. So these questions are about time and distance. Let's keep going. You see a picture of a car. When parked alongside the curb on a level street, flat, level, how many feet should your vehicle be from the curb? And this is a vehicle code question. I go over this. Why? Because I open your door and I check. I wear size 14, I check. Sarah, you okay? You falling asleep? You all right? I'm worried about you. I'm worried because, they're going to say, hey, she's falling asleep. Because people watching. Thank you, Sarah. Pay attention.
Sorry about that.
Hey, I want you to get your credit. Don't be falling off now. This is your test grade. The answer is, I'm going to go over it right now. So 3 feet from the curb, duh, your car's in the street. Not the answer. 5 inches from the curb, duh, you will get a ticket. Your car 10 inches from the curb, the best answer is within 18 inches from the curb. And our state is 12 inches. You need to be 12 inches from the curb. Will they measure? Yes. You go into small communities where they have parking meters, revenue. That's how states make money. You got to stay alert. Real talk. Which type of steering is used for most normal driving situations? I love this. It is hand to hand. Okay, some people say hand over hand, one hand. It's not one hand. It's not none of these choices. It really depends on where you are. So normal, your normal could be one hand. My normal could be hand to hand. So it depends. You're using hand to hand when you're parking. We drive, we don't park. Hand to hand, maybe you're going around a curve. You're going around a roundabout. So it really depends on the situation. That's a tough question. Is there a distance away from the curve? You should be 12 inches or less. When should a driver shift to lower gear? So you need to know first, why do you want to shift to lower gear? And what situations would dictate that? To gain power on low speeds. Not necessarily to gain power up a hill. To gain more power when towing a trailer. The correct answer is all of these. You want to shift to a lower gear to gain more power. Maybe you're stuck in the snow. Maybe you're in the mud. You shift to a lower gear, you get a lower gear, just like pedaling your bike. To gain power driving uphill, you shift to a lower gear to give you more power going up the hill. To gain more power towing a trailer. Yes. So all of these are good